Why is it Nepal? I hate Nepal. It's such a bad map. I hate this map.
Prepare to attack.
My personal opinion, Byakuya? Fuck him. Like, I would have no issue throwing him into the fucking lake and drowning him. Like, nope, no question. I'm gonna be honest, 90% of the cast of Bleach I didn't like. I think I only liked Ichigo Toshiro, his lieutenant, what's his name, Renji, or the redhead who had the, extending sword, Uryu, and, the hat and clogs guy. Everyone else I really didn't care for. Oh, and the cat was cool too. I forget her name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Yeah, exactly. You want to play the semi-full party so you know what the fuck's going on. You can actually work with them better. 2 people is not bad, but it's going to be a lot harder to work with. Shit, fuck, nope, not Winston. Shit. Yoruichi, yeah, I loved her. She was badass. Like, the cast I just listed, them, just have them be the main cast, I would have been happy. Don't add anybody else. But they did it. They added a crap ton of people. Like, it became way too big of a cast. And that just, I don't know, it ruined it for me. Because, like, even from my perspective as a writer, like, the bigger your cast gets, the more work you need to put in. Because that means more people you need to develop a story for. And that gets hard. Hell, for my own story, I need to figure out, like, half my character's story arcs because I made them. So I need to actually make them a story now. And it does get hard. And honestly, frustrating. You don't want to do it at the time. So you start wondering, can I just trim this character out? Fuck, damn it. Yeah, Yoruichi was awesome. I kind of wanted a series just of her and Hat and Clogs. Because, like, they knew each other in the past, so I was like, oh, give me a story about those two. Fuck. Well, it's more that creativity starts to thin. No, I actually disagree with that. If you can make a lot of characters, you can't go with the excuse creativity gets thin. It's more a thing of laziness starts to have. God, I have this problem with my cast. Okay. Okay, like, it's not a creativity becomes thin. It's that a lot of creators start getting lazy. They don't want to do the work as much for all the stories that they made. They start feeling like they have this whole cast for diversity. They don't need to actually make substance. They just make one-dimensional characters. That's laziness, not creativity being thinned. You made the characters. Just go the extra step and, you know, sustain them. If you can't sustain all the ones you make, don't use them all. And that's, like, something I learned from my editor. If I can't use a character, like, she has asked me many times, does this character need to be this way? And if not, we're scrapping a part because it's not needed. I've had to rewrite so many parts of my own books because it wasn't sustenance. It was just fluff. And that's where I learned that if a character can't be more than one-dimensional, trash them. Start over. Don't use them. Right now I'm trying to make a story with assassins. Okay. What's the plot? You got the assassin part. What else you got? Fuck you, Symmetra. Get the fuck back here. Why is it you two? Why is it just always you two? But remember, like when it comes to creating a story, the reader's gonna know that there's more than just the people you list. They know that cities will be populated. They know that certain people will be doing certain jobs. Like that's never a thing you need to describe. And many people forget that, and that's why they overcompensate. Oh shit! No. Oh fuck! I actually made it. How the fuck did I make that jump? What? Just... Who? Who the fuck just tried adding me? I'm confused. Who the fuck just tried adding me? Shit. I haven't got down. I recently thought of it. Right now, I'm coming up with something, so I guess I should fix my statement in making an idea for stuff. Yeah, just like so many people, I think, forget that when it comes to story making. That like it's not actually cookie cut. I want to do this. I need to do that. They forget how much background stuff needs to be done. Like world creating needs to be done first. Like, I'll be honest, the reason my book's not done being published is the first year and a half of editing was just in the world building editing phase. Like, the editor and I had to literally go page through page of all the world related info, not characters, just the world. Understand the physics, understand like the laws of nature on that world. That way she could understand it as well as I did. That took a long time. It took me a short amount of time, but that's because I made the story. Of course it would take me a shorter amount of time.
I've got you in my sights.
It's really more what it's going to come down to is when you make it, you need to make it work and stand by what you make. Like, if you decide that women have, I don't know, gravity-defying breasts, you need to explain. You need to be able to stand by that the entire series. And I'm only picking that because that's the first thing I think of when I think sci-fi. Every single thing seems to rely on that kind of mentality. You want that kind of thing to happen in your sci-fi story, you need to find a way to make it work, but stand by it. So if anyone questions, you say that's how it works in my universe. Period. Or if you want it to be that all the guys speak one language, all the women speak another. All you gotta do is explain why. But at the same time, stand by it and not bend to it. Oh my god, Genji, die.
I'm on fire.
You gotta have have to have the rule of God, but at the same time follow basic rules of our gods in terms of like literature.
Score 1-1.
1-1. Writing sucks. I'm gonna be honest. Writing is just hating what you write and continuing to write anyway. If either of you do actually work, discover a secret to anti-group. I think like that would be something that everyone would want to know, just for one reason or another, be it science or personal preference. I think that would be like public news. Just like how we discovered recently that Alzheimer's medicine is good for regrowing teeth. So many people like, where the fuck was this?
Capture the objective.
I'm on the point. I win. did you come from? Haha, fuck you, Diva. Nope. Diva. Fuck off, mate. Let me go. Yep. To be fair, Bra shouldn't be that expensive to begin with. Yeah, she legit came through that wall. I don't understand. Like, unless I'm losing my mind, mate. No, she literally popped through that you weren't losing your mind. That's what we both saw. May, you... It'll be a while before I have anything close to... Yeah, it takes time. Mine, I think, actually took me a year to write the actual manuscript, but, like, forever to get to that point. Like, I was writing every day for at least 6 to 8 hours for, I think, like, a year plus for the final manuscript. Before that, I was going off and on for actually, like, nearly 5 or 6 years. It's never going to be one of those things that you can just do, like, snap your fingers and good. But I can give the advice Stephen King gave, which is write 3 pages a day. Don't have to like it, don't have to hate it, just write 3 pages, put them away for the day. It'll help you progress faster and better. Like, you write 3 pages of the story, and when you hit that 3rd page, done. Put it away, save it, read it tomorrow. That way tomorrow you'll be like in a fresh state of mind, you'll read it fresh. If it's good, you keep it and move on to 3 more. If it's bad, you delete it and start over. That's been my method for the most part. I like try to write scenes a day, or every day I try to write. Every day I write, I try to make at least 1 scene finished. Yes, Adrian, we know you have a love for Stephen King. Yeah, it's a good tip. It's just really hard to do because like it is demanding. Because everyone's like, oh, 3 pages, that's easy. No, it's actually not. Oh, I wrecked Sombra. I wrecked Sombra. Actually, I'm not doing that bad. Soldier type, 20 and 9. Not my best, but I'm not doing bad. Oh my god, really?
Thank you.
Oh shit, fuck. Fuck you. The other thing, like, as much as I don't do it and I'm guilty of it and I need to amend it, share your writing with other people. Like, if you got a Tumblr, post some original writing now and then. Get criticism. Like, I can't stress enough how much that will help you because you'll learn how to, 1, take criticism, and 2, people will actually tell you what is good and what is bad. Like, the good adopting Adrian or the bad adopting? Like, there's 2 different ways to adopt an animal if you're a cat.
I've got you in my sights.
Yeah, we won. Good job. As for characters, I'm thinking to make their rank and power based on chess pieces. Okay, I'm gonna give you like a quick heads up. When it comes to character building, let that stuff flow naturally. Like, don't... my experience, and I don't know about anyone else, when you make characters, don't try planning that far ahead. Let them tell you about themselves. Like, you'll be so much better off if you're letting them tell you their story, instead of you trying to shape theirs. You'd be amazed by what your characters can come up with on their own. Like, it's a kid. Okay. It's like, oh, how adorable. Loki's getting a maternal instinct.